Last we left off with this game, there were good robots and there were bad robots, and there were good. Let's turn that down. There were good androids and there were bad androids, and there were evolved robots that are like Bishy Sephiroth people. Was the T ending the one that you get for taking out your CPU or whatever? Alright, let's see. I think that as this game exists on the voting spreadsheet, there's a certain number of endings that they want us to clear. I guess we'll find out how many we have to do. Like all the non-joke endings, right? Use your scanner to find surviving Yorha units. Still need to find 9S, right? Somewhere around here. There we go. So many dudes. It's just on the map. Okay. Check it here in a sec once all these guys are dead. Check the map. Yo, what's up? Over here, maybe? Or those can be just any old missions, right? I don't know for sure what's the main mission. I guess we'll go this way. I don't think I have a warp that's in here that's more convenient, do I? Scanner's a pod ability I have to actively use. Okay, hold on. Let me find it. I don't remember if I turned it on last time. I don't think I did. It's a side mission. How do we know for sure that that's a side mission? Just so I can understand it for next time. Scanner. Here we go. Now it says in search of hidden items, but it's let me find other stuff too. Current story quest is 11B's Memento. Now these are side quests, aren't they? Cover mementos. It doesn't show in the quest list. Tell me what the button is for the probe scan. It might not be in the list. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Ouch, jerk. That's cool. I have a different pod out right now. Alright, I'll check in a second. Pod A, scanner. This is a scan. Okay. So while I have this turned on, it's going to point me in the right direction? Is that how I should expect it to work? It's kind of like a pigeon. It's a not inaccurate way to describe it.
Proposal. Use Starfire to force him to stop.
He's a friend, presumably? Leave them all alone. Come on. Where did I move my dodge button to? R2. Okay. Am I meant to be able to talk to this guy? Or am I supposed to blow him up? It doesn't seem to be responding to button presses. Gotta have store jingles, right? He doesn't seem to be responding to any button presses. He has like that cancellation sign over the circle button. He's bugged out. And he's supposed to be a shop, right? Well, maybe it's when there's enemies nearby he won't do it. This game is goofy. Are these all, like, particularly good power-ups you can't get anywhere else? I don't have any money. Let me take a look. You can visit anytime you want. Alright. Probs want to heal real fast. I think I have a fast heal button. I don't have to go in the menu to use it though, right? Not particularly great. Okay.
Leave me alone, jackass. I can't deal with your weird hobbies anymore.
Yes, please. I very much want to point around where to go next. I guess there's no penalty to accepting this side quest, right? I guess it just makes the map more confusing the more nonsense is on there. Ruin City. Yeah, the stream title should be updated. Let me know if it didn't go through. I have to refresh. Map. It's Ruin City, let's see, ruins, here we go. Center, I guess? I have to actually be in a thing to warp, don't I? Okay, which I can maybe do from over here. Get in my 2B vending machine. Alright, I can try Flooded City. Yeah, I'm playing on PS4. Is there any significant difference between the versions? I have this scanner thing turned on. I have the thing that picks up items automatically, which is fantastic. So is it that you want me to go, like, leave the ruined city and just go right back outside from Flooded? Or is it somewhere in Flooded City? I actually said it's one or the other is puzzling. The area where I crash landed. It's in Flooded City. Okay, thank you. I see it beeping more and more often now. Kill these buttheads first. Okay. It was near here if I recall correctly. That's just an item, so it doesn't matter. At least I understand how to use the thing now. Oh, that's cute. I mean, hard to find that without the scanner, I guess. Come on. There we go. Send out a rescue signal to the bunker. Currently searching for missing NieR unit. If you possess any information on the subject, please disclose it at once. Okay. Scanner is reset. Good to know. Now, if I have the one that has the scanner equipped, it won't ever use the super charge up move, right? Like that's the skill that the scanner replaces. The L1 button, I think it is. It's another one. Howdy. Get away from me, I don't like the look of you. Oh, it keeps wanting to scan her, so is there something else I'm supposed to... It says remove my gear is what the pop-up said, and then she'll listen to me because she's afraid of me because of what I have equipped. Okay. What else can I unequip to get her to talk to me? Can't make my pods go away. I'll go ahead and take the tip here. It's a bug that the scan is continuing to... Why did I get a weapon called Iron Will just now? Now it stopped scanning. Okay. Thanks, Apex. Appreciate that, dude. How have you been? Colossal Iron Blade. I guess I need to stick with the same weapons for the entire game, right? Because of the way it works. Also just change the weapon set back. There we go. Give you materials to try other weapons. Does he point in the direction of the scan? It kind of looks like he does, but I can't tell for sure. Maybe not. Probably just further down this way. It looks like he just always points forward while I'm holding it, whatever direction I'm holding. Okay. Alright, I'll kill the local enemies. If you insist. Expected me to do this in the other direction. Like, did this quest unlock right when I got the scanner on the other side or something, and then I had to warp because the stream was over? I see.
We are currently searching for a missing NieR unit, designation 9S. Should you possess any information on the subject, please disclose it at once.
Please.
At once.
Anything will help.
9S. That's that kid who was with you, right?
That's
I
right.
saw him all right. That explosion sent him flying.
You know, she's the important character because she does voice acting.
Hard to say. I'll take my best guess at a landing spot. Transfer the data to you.
Thank you. You should stay here until the rescue team arrives.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Thank you. Alright, now the question then is, which one on the map is it? The big diamond, maybe? Current destination. Okay. It's really interesting that this game does have an objective marker, but it's not on for pretty big chunks of the game. Actually not super clear on the design reason for doing that, you know? It almost would work better if there was no objective marker at all, if that's what they're going for. Alright, let's go. So I'm guessing it's just the last android that I talked to tells me where to go. So if I'd gone in the other direction, it would have been the one on the other cliff edge there. I'm still not super clear why it gave me an iron will weapon earlier when I was talking to the lady with the barehanded mode. Yo, let's save. That's right, there's no autosave in this game, I have to remember that. I'm gonna have a really bad time. What I'm currently at is as close as I'm gonna get, I think? Maybe? So I don't know how to open those. First one tells you where to go. Ah, I see. So maybe it changes their placement. Let's go find 9S.
Bunker 2B.
Hey, it's my least favorite enemies in the game so far.
The cause appears to be an EMP attack from a gigantic machine life form.
Did I like run past it? Hold on.
Access points, please repair them for us.
Understood.
Yeah, there's not a lot of reason to have the scanner equipped outside of when the game tells me to equip it. Thank you. My laser back then. Ow. I really like the environments in this game. So, like, it's in this building? It seems to imply that it's in the sewer. I didn't see a marker in the sewer. Is there a way to get inside from below, maybe? I guess it's not giving me any...
should have landed around here.
Alert. Faint black box signal
I'm there.
detected.
I'm mashing the X button to float. I don't know if there's like a glitch or something, or it's an issue with my PlayStation controller, but the number of times that 2B starts skydiving and then I can't make her float has been very high. Fortunately, it hasn't killed me many times. You're supposed to be able to trigger the parachute thing whenever you want while you're falling, right?
No black box signals detected.
So is there... So skydive spread means you're going to take falling damage, is how I should interpret that? And you can turn it on and off.
Alert. You are moving away from the last known position of Unit 9S.
Wrong route. Better go back and see if there's another one.
Thanks. Should turn on a flashlight, guy. This doesn't look right, but okay, that's how we got in here. So try hanging a right, I guess, when it gives me the option instead of a left. This way.
Would 9S have made it this far inside?
Alert. Possible enemy ambush.
He can fight, kind
Don't
of.
care.
Not great. Aw, she cares about 9S, but not really. Do they ever eventually give you a, Whoa, this place is gnarly. It's cool. I really do like the stuff like this. Do they ever give you an ability you can do out of the skydiving mode? Or is it literally just a heads up you're about to take falling damage
What is
animation?
Analysis. This area is composed of crystallized silicon and carbon. Further details unknown.
That's cool, so it's not like a virtual reality thing. Well, I guess we would never know. The whole game could be virtual reality given that the main character is a robot lady. Who knows what's going on in her black box? Her robot heart is feeling yeah. As a robot, I can't feel any emotions, and that makes me feel very sad. Yeah, it looks all 3D printed. It's very cool. What the heck? Let me in there. There we go. You know, it might be a controller. PlayStation's on the other side of the room. It might be that this game is dependent on constant, uninterrupted input.
What's with the corpses?
It is unlikely the Yorha units came this far on their own.
I'll save some corpses in case there's a
The
boss
enemy
or
must have
something.
placed them here deliberately.
Yeah, it's a Futurama joke, Isaac. I love the first one of those that they do. Like, Bender starts talking, trying to do the what-if machine. I've always wondered what it would be like to be human. That's why I want to ask the machine what it would be like to be 500 feet tall. This is a really cool set piece, this area. This game gets on my nerves a lot for reasons, but it definitely has some really cool sequences. One of those chests was openable? I thought those were both locked. Sure. Oh, okay. All the loot in this game is pointless, right? It's just random. There's no authored loot in the game. I mean, I guess it's not pointless. I might luckily get a good pot or something, but... Yeah, I can see the Kingdom Hearts feel. The music, too. So my controller jankiness is really getting in the way. I might get up and go get an extension cable really quick. We'll see. If it gets me killed, I'll switch it out and try to deal with it in the meantime. Chests aren't random. Oh, there is a lot of authored loot. I've played Kingdom Hearts 2, but not on stream. Long time ago.
To my beloved city.
It's another fishy Sephiroth evolved robot man. It's not naked this time.
Machine life forms, I suppose, have a keen interest in humanity, love, family, religion, war. The more human records I unearth, the more charmed I am by their complexity.
It's like
This city is
lore
one of many
fight.
areas I
Not supposed to be
created
able
out
to
of the
damage
desire
him.
To understand, to know humans is grand, don't you think? Almost spiritual. And yet it's currently nothing more than an android graveyard. I seek to learn and adopt all facets of humanity. Some
I can
desire
hold that
love,
button down
others
longer to be able to
family.
summon all three of them, right? Is that how it works?
Only then did I realize the truth. The core of humanity.
So authored loot is large chests.
Conflict. They fight, steal, kill. This is humanity in its purest form.
You know
Oops.
nothing
Didn't
about
hold it long
humanity.
enough.
Have I offended you, little android? Did I speak ill of your beloved humans? The truth can be so painful. I strive to attain nothing less.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is the high point of the series. I haven't played really any of the Kingdom Hearts games other than 1 and 2. I guess I beat Chain of Memories and got most of the way through 358 divided by 2 days. Oh, dang it. That's right.
In all those infinite bits of data.
Shit, didn't mean to use a large recovery. Oh well. I guess it doesn't matter. I haven't run into a situation where it would matter
The
yet.
concept of death has no meaning to us.
Indistinguishable from being random. Okay.
Thus I decided.
So far, all the loot in the game has been indistinguishable from random. I guess weapons would be the only thing that would ever matter, right? Maybe particularly strong mid-game pod upgrades.
I have severed my connection to the network.
Story in 2 is super weird.
Now, let us embrace death.
Interesting. Let's not embrace death. Let's embrace friendship. That's the real thing about humans that you don't understand. Friendship is magic, not warfare. Or warfare is kind of magic too, isn't it? There's some hidden weapons. Right, because weapons are like the one brand of interesting loot. I mean, I guess you could have a unique pod upgrade could be interesting as well. But like most of like the Xenoblade random worlds crafting pickups are just garbage. And the only consumables that really matter are healing items, which you can buy trivially, right? I guess there's some consumables that increase your stats and stuff. Shit. Yeah, laugh it up, fuzzball. Yokotaro's not a hug it out kind of guy. Well, that's good to hear.
Oh, I do enjoy this.
Pod programs are all bought or side quest rewards. Okay. That's the stuff that I'm most interested in. I really like the pods.
Nanas!
Oh, his knee is all impaled. He's been crucified. But they're not killing him, so we can't get his
I prepared this just for you.
brain uploaded from his black box, right?
I mean, after all, we all need something to fight for, don't we?
You son of a... I'll kill you!
Clearly likes him.
Yes! That's it. That's the feeling. Pure hate! Come to me!
Sure. This is a cool sequence in addition to being a cool set piece. Well, play it safe here, right? Charge skill with all 3 pods is pretty good. This is like one of the top set pieces I've seen in gaming, actually, especially with how surprising it was. This game kind of has that Dark Souls feel. You'll turn a corner and be in a completely different area. It didn't feel contrived here either. Oh, god dang it. Well, it looks like we got the hit off, so it's fine. I am justified in running around like this, turns out. Sure, we'll pray. Can you not take your, like, time picking that up? Some people's 2Bs. I like how you track the teleport underground, that's cool. I'll wait until he teleports to pop it, right? God. Just the second I gave up, of course. Dark Souls 2 will do that. You get it sometimes in Dark Souls, though. Dark Souls 1 has the problem with that one is you have the impossible areas, right? Where it feels contrived. Come on. It's like he knows I'm trying to laser him. Oh, I thought I had it ready there. I released it on time. I dodge you. I'm gonna get so punished for trying to actually melee him for once. Yeah. This game really creates an interesting, like, claw scenario. Like, you really end up holding a lot of buttons in this game. Especially if you remap the buttons the way I have. Like, holding all 4 triggers at the same time. Nice.
Is this death?
That's pretty cool.
So dark. So cold.
Bye, Adam. Where are your other, like, super evolved, fat, cute robot dudes?
NieR!
He's fine. Just kill him so we can re-upload his brain. So many dead androids.
NieR!
To be.
Come on. Let's go home.
Like, you should do the Edge of Tomorrow. They can just shoot him in the head. There's a joke ending for walking away from 9S. That's funny. What's wrong with the audio? Is it the mic or the game audio? Can reinitialize the capture card if necessary. I don't know what would cause that. Hold on.
Damn. Boss, you want him
That fix
sent up
it?
to command body and all? I'll make it happen.
Thanks.
Oh, what? Nothing, just you've never been much for gratitude, you know? Not that I mind or anything. Oh, I also have a message for you. Command needs you to contact them ASAP.
Here, let me know if you noticed that. I've never noticed that problem in the past. I've had the video get all artifacty
Patch
in
me
the
through to
past,
the
but not
commander.
audio.
Oh, hey, Tubi. Roger that. Give me just a second here.
This song reminds me a lot of
Tubi, good
Final
job
Fantasy XI
destroying that
soundtrack.
machine. Upon further analysis, we learned that the machine, codenamed Adam, was responsible for managing half of their entire network. A disruption of this magnitude to their network should weaken the machine significantly.
What's going to happen to 9S?
He'll undergo a full data overhaul up here. Assuming we don't encounter any problems, we're planning to partner him with you again.
Thank you.
In the meantime, I have another mission for you. I've mailed you the briefing. Go ahead and take a look.
Understood.
What happens in the joke
Report.
ending
Mail
if you leave him
notification
behind?
Received from access point.
Save, inbox, server capacity. Delete any old data to free up space. Trends among the machines. With the destruction of codename Adam, we've been able to deal a significant blow to the enemy's network system. But I confirm numerous machine life forms have been severed from the network as a result. Alright, so like, Adam, when he said I'm going to sever himself from the network, he meant there's actually going to be consequences for this battle if you kill
This
me.
is going to involve a lot of killing.
Proposal. Procure information from the machine lifeform known as Pascal.
Alright, I'll go
I
talk to
suppose you might know
Pascal.
something. Pascal, can you hear me?
Hey, you're not making me go talk to him. Good job,
Hello, 2B.
NieR.
Do you need something?
I need to know if you've seen any new trends or behaviors among the
That's funny.
machines.
New trends?
Does it then load and make you fight the boss again?
Well, 2 days ago, I was contacted by some machines that disconnected themselves from the network. They wanted to discuss a peace treaty.
No kidding.
Apparently, they're seeking to form an alliance of some kind with our village.
If that's what they want, why don't they move in?
I believe they're working on building a colony of their own.
You don't say.
Indeed. Apparently, it's located in the abandoned factory. I can give you the coordinates if you'd like.
Please.
I was actually planning to go speak with them myself, you know. Maybe we can meet up over there?
Sounds good.
Target
Abandoned
location data
factory.
obtained. Marking on map.
Thank you for marking it on the map. I appreciate that. I probably could have warped there, but I don't think it's terribly far. It's the abandoned factory, right? It's like to the left of that. Maybe it is the overpass. Hold on. Should have. Alright. Overpass. That at least I remember. Being lost here, trying to find the right way forward for a while. It's really interesting. I can see my CPU usage on OBS double when I'm running really fast in this game, because the number of pixels that are changing. PS4 is taking up a little bit. Looks like the OBS is interpreting it just fine. I'm not dropping any frames there. Yo, loot. Yeah, so like the random pickups around the game world, like do they eventually matter? Use them to trade and craft, or do you mostly sell them for money?
Oh, 2B.
This is from the best part of the game, the opening.
The machines who seek to form an alliance with my village are hiding out here. Still, you should probably be careful. We machines can be rather unpredictable.
Even
Some of our
you.
pod weapon
In
upgrades.
truth, yes. Now that we're cut off from the network, we no longer share data with each other. We can speak, of course, but I find that language contains many ways to hide one's true intentions.
It certainly does.
Yay, Pascal is my buddy. What's up? This is gonna go well.
You enter the domain of God.
So rare as to be impractical.
If you would.
Alright.
You don't have to hurry, so if ghosts won't run from you.
Really, sir? That's interesting. Was she super into it? She responded to it the way I did to, like, Deus Ex.
This all seems pretty shady if you ask me.
So why are you still here?
Well, I brought you this far, didn't I? It's my duty to see this through to the end.
I'm gonna be really sad when Pascal dies. Mentioning that they were cut off from the network, I think, is intentional. You gonna sacrifice yourself for me? You're a cute iron giant robot.
That door leads to the sanctum of his grace.
Once I accepted God into my heart,
It's a long hallway.
How I yearn for his grace to
The whole idea of exploring like birth and religion and things that just seem weird when it's with robots, right? Even the murder robots are cute.
My name is Pascal. I'm here to discuss the
Cool set piece
peace
again.
treaty.
His wondrous grace has become a god. His wondrous grace has become a god. His wondrous grace has become a god. We as well shall become as gods. We as well shall become as gods. All of you shall become as gods. All of you shall
Does that mean
become
to
as
die?
gods. All of you shall become as gods.
This isn't gonna go well.
As gods.
Oh dear.
What made you think we were supposed to fight them?
I was right. This is shady. That's
You think so?
I have never seen machines with such unique perspectives. I wonder if there's a way to collect.
Less talk, more running.
It's pretty cool.
2B to bunker. We've had a run-in with hostile machines in the abandoned factory. We need an immediate escape route.
I don't have the heavy weapon on this, do I? There we go.
Loop a distress signal. Damn it.
You also must die and become gods.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's wonderful. Death brings final tranquility. Die and become gods. Let us become gods together.
Whee! Cult has a specific meaning regarding number of followers. Yeah. Right. But enough talk. Have at you. The cooldown is the same when I use multiple pods as if I use a single pod, if I'm just patient enough to let it fire.
The door on the other side of the room just opened. Let's check it out.
Become as gods. Cooldown is higher. Okay, good to know. Thank you. So glad we got that upgrade that lets you pick up those items just by walking on them. Puts all pods on cooldown. Ah, normally they're not all on cooldown if you use one. I thought it was a shared cooldown type situation. Mascots. Hey. Wow. Aimed that very poorly. To kill everyone for this thing to get here? Oh. Alright. Fair enough. Howdy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. To me. It's me, 9S.
What?
I hacked into this machine from the bunker. I'm controlling it.
That's
I'm
cool.
gonna break into this factory systems and get you out of here. Don't do anything too reckless to me. We'll meet up later on.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, dude. Supply trading believer. I don't need any of that. Probably want to get back up to 99 small recoveries at some point. How could God allow this? Glad Pascal just like teleports you if you get too far ahead of him. Yay! Cool perspective changes again. Maybe this is where the game is at its best. It's neat not zooming in while you're in there. Side scrolling. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. No, I want to. Alright, fine. I want to stay in any perspective other than this one. But I'll get a save point. Probably important. Sorry, Pascal, didn't realize I could lock onto you.
The connection's too unstable to use the transporter.
Sure. Going further right. Does this also become as gods in the Japanese version? Got suicide bombers now. Cool. It's pretty cool. Like, it does some pretty gnarly stuff with perspective changes, like here, becoming a side scroller or like a Smash TV top down, or a bullet hell scrolling shooter. It's a little self-indulgent sometimes, and I feel like it could do with a lot of editing. There's a lot of parts of the game that I don't think it's really cool. The enemy gets crushed. I feel like the game would be better with the exclusion of a lot of like features and mechanics and stuff, but the good stuff is extremely, extremely good.
Will do.
Well, 27, it's a big level. Ow. Having trouble locking onto him, there we go. Did not. All your save points are also war points. Yeah, exactly, Spiky. Yeah, maybe it will though, I don't know. Y'all should be like, well, I guess they want me to be a god too, which is why they're trying to kill me. Should be welcoming me. Whoops. Yay, we all get to be gods together. I don't think that we can specifically target the bomb that they have on their back. Doesn't look like it anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the box. Pascal, move. Hey. I see. Yeah, rather they hand wave it than removing save points. hand waves are necessary. It's just funny to notice them sometimes for what they are, right? Your base or become as gods.
The door's open. Keep moving.
Hey.
All right.
Thanks. Not gonna murder any of these people because they're all very friendly so far. Alright, so you have to wait a short amount of time if you just stand in front of the door. Gotcha. Remember that for next time. Oh, that's neat. Is this guy a god? He kind of looks like a really big robot. Oh, jeez. Can you not target the priests? I guess I'll kill the priest just so he stops being a target here. Meter here. Well, I'm super out leveled. I think I'm level 21, and these enemies are level 30. I think we established that level in this game does nothing other than the basic can you fight an enemy and do sufficient damage to them math, right? Elusive Bigfoot. That was a cool attack. Yeah, I don't want to melee though. It seems so dangerous when I'm such a low level compared to him. Like, he could kill me in 2 hits. Yay! That's gonna be like one of multiple enemies? Okay, now we're alright. Thank goodness. Right, because it would send me back to the last save point if I died there, right? Yeah, how brutal is the math for it? Like, the most brutal game I've seen in that respect is probably East Origin or the original Xenoblade Chronicles, where like a difference of 1 level was enough to make an enemy unfightable, mathematically. This game is skill-based, like I could avoid all damage potentially, but it would also take me way longer, right? It's a pile of dead robots. Oh, it's interesting that level scales damage, and that's basically all it does in this game. It's just a gate. What about Soazis? Giant robot 10 levels above me died in a couple minutes. That's true. I really didn't like it in East either, because it was like, you know, I could kill this boss in 10 minutes with perfect play, or I could gain 1 level and kill him in 1 minute and make a bunch of mistakes on the way, you know? He would just miss forever or do 1 damage. I guess, yeah, East it's the do 1 damage thing, right? Oh yeah, no, the healing in this game I think is actually kind of a bad thing. It kind of undermines the the challenge of the game. Is there a mode where you can't just like buy 99 heals and use them freely while running in combat? And every game's healing doesn't have to be the Estus Flask, but I think the Estus Flask kind of landed on a really nice balance. Not that I think this game is meant to be like stupid challenging. It's not really what they're going for. I guess that because the healing is so, it makes it so trivial, it makes the level system all the more puzzling why it was included. I think it's probably included just because that's what's expected at this point. Like just having authored fixed enemies with authored fixed hit points and authored fixed damage dealt by 2B, maybe modified by how much she's upgraded her weapons or otherwise invested in the character by something other than experience points, I think. Twisted Tales of Spike McFang. Don't buy 99 heals. Right. Every level doubles your damage output and resistance. Yeah, that's crazy. Because of reasons. The added difficulty of not being able to see because of the steam here is nice. I guess my change would just be just get rid of XP and leveling from the game. How can I tell which ones are? Not doing friendly fire seems like it would be really hard. No, I'm not trying to hit those guys. Wait, can I damage them? I can target them. Do they just not take any damage? Okay. Oh no, they take damage, it looks like. Happy to help, friends. Yeah, that's what I mean. The game would function just fine without it. Oh no, I mean the ones that have blue health bars are allies, but my question was how am I supposed to not friendly fire damage them? Maybe that's what they're trying to get at. Protecting the less crazy cultists from the crazy ones. Yeah, that's fair. They are cowering though. Don't deserve to die if they're not trying to murder me. After I went on that killing spree in the carnival accidentally.
Thanks.
Oh, if their health bar is blue, you can't damage them. That's what I needed to know. Okay, thank you. It looked like they were responding to damage, but I mean, Pascal does as well, right? But doesn't appear to actually take any damage, so that's what I was puzzled about, whether I was hurting them or not. I was like, what does this game gain from the XP and level system? I guess maybe it adds marginally more value to doing some of the dumber side quests. Hey, if you're new to the channel, I'm Marstead. I'm trying to beat every awesome game ever made. I'm guessing this is a boss fight room with all the bodies. I should save them. If you'd like to see a list of all the games we've played so far, you can head over to games.marstead.com. You can even vote for the next awesome game. Details for how to do that are at vote.marstead.com. If you're just lurking, hanging out in the background, that's cool. This is a zero obligation channel. Welcome.
Alert. Energy shield detected over enemy unit. Physical defense shield detected.
Can't see shit.
Both long and close range attacks are ineffective.
Oh, now what?
I want mid-range
Energy
attacks.
supply detected within this factory. Proposal. Energy source should be destroyed.
I haven't saved in forever.
9S, that Goliath we just encountered.
I got it. I've been keeping an eye on you. I'm gonna shut off power to the factory now.
Do it.
This is a say survive type fight.
Factory system at 80% control. Hang in there, 2B. 90%. 92. 95. 98.
It's
I just shut down the electrical grid.
Enemy
Oh, that's
shield
cool.
deactivated.
That's pretty neat. That's cool. So multiple phases of survive versus, oh my, get two shot. I think we're like 30 minutes back from there was the last save point, or was there one right outside this room? I think it was 30 minutes back. So that's what I'm worried about being, you know, level 20 when the enemies are level 30. Yeah, I can kill them after a couple minutes, but if I try to melee them, I'm just going to die. So when we fight that one again, I'm just going to run in a circle around the map and keep trying to spam my super laser move. Oh, it was right outside the room? Okay, I totally forgot about saving there. That helps a little bit. So maybe after this mission, next time I get back to the world map, you guys should help guide me to some side quests that give some good XP. I'd like to get like 5 or more levels ahead of the main... like get up to like level 40 maybe even, just so we don't have to worry about this next time. The Xenoblade playthrough, right? I can't do side quests at this stage. Okay. Well, we'll just be super turtley then and use triple lasers.
Energy shield detected over enemy unit. Physical defense shield detected.
How do I know which one's my body?
Both long and close range attacks are ineffective.
Because I've lost all my upgrades right now, right?
Large energy
Oh, you
supply
lose it
detected
if you
within
talk to it? Alright.
Proposal. Energy source should be destroyed.
If you talk to it and hit cancel, it's gone. So no more... I guess I don't really need the free heals with small recovery. Means I can take damage while I'm doing the pray and continue thing anyway.
Factory system at 80% control. Hang in there, 2B. 90%.
Talk, do we have souls?
95. 98.
I did lose it. It's gone. There's a body over here on the left that after I hit cancel disappeared.
2B, I just shut down the electrical grid.
Enemy shield deactivated.
This guy died in 10 seconds. Wow, because you were over leveled? That's funny. No, I got my chips back. I'm talking about one of the other dead androids on the ground that I thought maybe was my body. I interacted with it by mistake and hit cancel, and then I lost it, so I can't use it again for later in the fight, what I meant to say. So, like, what are my options for grinding at this point? Or do I even have any? I don't think I do I? I guess I could go back to a room that has some of the regular robots and just kill them over and over, but I feel like killing dudes is way less XP in this game than, sorry, I can use my words here. Killing guys is way less XP than doing side missions, right? Even more OP dodge, right? Having a good dodge certainly helps with this. It's okay if you're behind, because the higher level dudes maybe give you more XP to make it worth it. I don't think I'll get out of, I don't think I'll be able to go back to that area right now, though, right? I'm just talking for this boss in case I die to him again. That's really interesting to know. I felt like a lot of the boss fights in this game would have felt a lot tighter if they were about, I don't know, a fifth as long. Maybe that's just a function of me being lower level than the content we've been running into for a while. I would try to melee him, but I don't have a lot of room for error, right? If I get hit twice, which he could do in a single attack, I'll die. So given that I'm risking getting one shot, I gotta play it extra conservative. Shit. Those attacks too, even when I'm being conservative, can kill me pretty easily. I think I have that, maybe? I'm not sure if I've unlocked it yet. I do like iframes. If we die, I might check my pod. Well, right. If I die, I can't check my pod layout because when you die, you lose all of them, right? That was almost very bad. Oh, I just realized he's only vulnerable in the eyeball. Okay. So I've had a couple hits that didn't go through. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it. How are you doing? How is your Friday treating you so far? Oh god. So to face me. That's better. Nice. You still liking your new job? Yep, I'm 31 today. I have no birthday plans. To try to pretend like it's not my birthday. I'm one of those lame Ebenezer Scrooge people that doesn't like my birthday. I try to go along with it though because I know it makes other people happy. Ah, there we go. Dodge. No, you're good. A couple other people have mentioned it. I mean, that's really ultimately what it's about, right? I need to eyeball to face me. Turn around. Seems like I can get away with spamming there. Oh god! Oh god. This is exactly what I was worried about happening. Alright, can't talk for a sec. Sorry, I gotta finish this boss. This theme is really cool. I like with the Become as Gods in the background the whole time. Pretty neat. God. Gotta like getting in to use my healing skill during the when I'm trying to dash, like I'm using holding down L1, R1, here we go. L1, R1, L2, R2. Maybe I need to melee him here. I don't think that my laser did any damage there. It doesn't look like my shots are hitting him anymore. And then I have to reach over with my index finger and tap the D-pad in order to be able to press circle. Well, see, you can't always pause to heal though, right? Like sometimes I'll hit pause, like right here, and that happens. Hopefully that doesn't kill me. It's a demonstration. So how does that work? Is like if you're in mid-air, you can't pause to heal or something? Okay, I have to melee him now, I think. I don't think I can get away with my shenanigan anymore. So I'm not seeing damage numbers or his health going down appreciably. Okay, so we can try to get him when he gets tired out there, it looks like. Hey, thanks, Silbara. Appreciate that. Yeah, this game's really cool so far. It's got some of the coolest set pieces I've ever seen in a video game. I love the perspective changing, is probably my favorite part. Yeah, it has a really good soundtrack too. Probably stop shooting him since I think it's doing 0 damage. I think he might be melee only. Oh geez. Okay, here we go. I don't think it works against this guy in this phase. I'll try charging it again, but I've had a pretty spot-on shot at his eye before. And didn't see his health move appreciably. And granted, we couldn't see his eye there, but that's kind of been the case for a while. As soon as we get a chance, I'm going to want to do a bunch of grinding so we're not in this situation. Hey, that was nice. Oh, the reason why you need to be meleeing him is for that cutscene to make sense. I was wondering why he was suddenly invincible towards the laser shots and stuff. Well, that was frightening. That almost went really badly. Thank you. I was super duper worried. Defense, hijack, boost. Okay, so the effects are all temporary. Like everything you get from praying over a body and hitting retrieve is just a temporary effect. Doesn't actually. The only thing you get that's permanent is the money, I guess. Thank you, Matt. For no echoes, I appreciate it. I'll see if Andrea wants to. I gotta get some cleaning done tonight. We're having some of Kat's coworkers over tomorrow for a cookout on the grill. Just got nice weather here in Los Alamos. If you guys want to host it, though, I'd certainly be happy to throw a host over to you after we hopefully beat Cuphead. We can try to pop in for a couple games, but I don't think I'd be able to stream it myself. Find another save point. They're always temporary buffs, okay. Yeah, I've been puzzled by that for a while. Whether anything is permanent out of looting a dead android. It looks like it's just money. Gotcha. Fair enough. The only indication that I had to melee Isaac was that it wasn't taking any damage from my shots and my lasers. These poor robots, man. Pity them heavily. This is a neat sequence. No enemies, just leaving as they're all miserable. This was the area from the very beginning of the game, too, right? Oh, that's sad. Poor guys. Oh, it wasn't actually top down anymore. Wow, thanks, Johan. Appreciate it.
You're super awesome. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Wow, that was certainly
Alright, let's
something.
go find a save point here.
Existed beneath the abandoned factory. I need to return and investigate as soon as possible. When I do, perhaps you'd be willing to join me?
No thanks.
Sure. I need to find a save
I'm
point,
heading
like,
back to the resistance camp. What about you?
now.
Oh, I'll probably wander back to the village.
Don't think I have a quick way to get there, do I?
I see.
Oh, here we go.
This is the resistance
I've
camp.
been confused
again?
and lost here in the
I'm
past
not
for sure.
receiving.
Scanning for interference.
The machine requesting him backup. Forces in range. Please.
It's alright. You got this,
Let's
TV.
move.
That seems to actually only ever happen to me when I'm like running in the open field. Like when I'm in a boss fight or something, I don't have any control hiccups like that. Thank God. I ran past the save point. Thanks. Assuming there's not a bunch of like level 40 enemies out in the field here. Yeah. Come on, controller. It's okay. Thank you. Looking out. Transport. I like the new version of this song. I was trying to not die in that fight. I didn't get to get my whole spiel earlier. Near the stream, hey, I'm Marstead. I'm trying to beat every awesome game. I believe there's so many awesome games out there, it's impossible for any one person to play them all, let alone beat them, but that's job security for me. If you'd like to see a list of all the games we've played so far, whether we've beaten them, YouTube playlists, that kind of thing, head to games.marstead.com. You can even vote for the next awesome game. This game is actually on the voting spreadsheet. See how to do that at vote.marstead.com. And if you're just hanging out and lurking, that's totally cool. This is a zero obligation channel. Welcome. It's good to have you. I'm not sure there's anything new for me to do in the bunker right now. I just haven't visited it in a while. I love that it's black and white. What that cool style element. Thank you, sir. Too little old to be playing video games. Dude, there was someone on the... So I've been playing... Ever since we did Fortnite for the April Fool's stream, Kat and I have been playing it every now and again, and I've been in the Fortnite subreddit. And there was recently some kid that tried to do a survey to try to figure out like the age of people who play the game. And he had... The age ranges were less than 12, 12 to 14, 14 to 16, 16 to 18, or 18 plus. Everybody was giving him so much shit, like, dude, what the hell? So let's do City Ruins Center. I thought there was a camp I could go to, and I'll double check what my current map target is. I guess I'm technically in that category, 18 plus. Once you're 18, it's basically game over. Yeah. I like that, Shilbara. Is there another warp that's closer to this one? Let me check. No, I think that the majority of gamers are over 18, right? Okay, we have to walk to the resistance camp. That's why I was puzzled. We can do that. This might be closer. Maybe not. See if this is efficient or not. I have a feeling it's not going to be. If you guys know of a place where I can go to grind a bit, since you said side quests are locked out, just killing enemies, I'm fine to do that. I want to make sure we don't get into that situation again.
Try contacting the bunker via laser relay system.
Affirmative.
Yeah, it's 30 to 35. I think that the whole gaming is for kids thing is dying. Not every day, not every generation you get to see a burgeoning new storytelling mechanism, new form of entertainment media. And it's really interesting that it's maintained a stigma for as long as it has. I mean, you see those pretty interesting graphs about the adjusted box office of different movies. And back when movies first came out, like every person saw every movie that was in theaters because they had nothing else to do. I think it's just that there's so many competing forms of media now that gaming hasn't reached 100% adoption. because you could watch movies or watch TV or read books. Oh, these things look all screwed up with their faces. That's dark. These guys are
Eating them?
marginally less cute now. I like the cannibal robots. That's a cool twist. I personally see more, I mean, I'm biased, but I see a very large societal value in gaming. I actually gave that talk for the Rotary Club here in Los Alamos about the value of gaming as a hobby. And the Rotary Club is mostly people in their 50s and 60s or older. So I had a lot of them come up to me afterward and they're like, man, I had no idea. I thought it was, you know, beep boop arcadey games where it's all about getting a high score and there we go. Ultra violent shoot 'em up type games. I have that talk on YouTube if anyone's interested in seeing it. Got family members that would be interested in watching it. Don't really get gaming. I think I use that Dragon Cancer as my example game, but if I were to give the talk again, I'd probably do Papers, Please. A unique storytelling medium. There are some stories you can tell with video games that you can't really tell with movies, books, or TV shows. I guess the expense thing is starting to be less true, depending on whether you're trying to keep current with the most recent games or not. Is it gonna let me save? It will. Yeah. Papers, Please, like, I guess somebody made a short film out of it, right? And it turned out pretty good. But for that story to work, you kind of have to be suffering and playing the game yourself. Feeling the time pressure, feeling the banality of the game, and having that take place over hours. Like, you could make a movie about Papers, Please, but you can't really make an 8-hour movie that's just somebody stamping papers. It's like an adaptation, right? Oh, it's only the first week. Wow.
Got it. You get the other androids out of here.
Good luck.
Yeah, what I loved about Papers, Please is how immediately, like, I go into every game as I'm going to do the Paragon playthrough, I'm going to try to be a good guy. So with Papers, Please, I go into that game like I'm not taking bribes. You know, we're going to be honorable, and then the very first bribe I got, my family was dying, they were sick and cold and hungry, and I'm like, yeah, I'm taking the hell out of that bribe, are you kidding? I don't care. Why would I say no to that? And it's just through the game mechanics that it did that, and it was a really interesting... Like, what I liked about that game, too, is that it was never preachy about it. It was just very obvious what the message was, and it never had to, like, rub your nose in it, like a lot of games feel like they have to do. Ends with the first terrorist attack. Interesting. I think Papers, Please has a wider societal value than just, like, fictional Eastern European country. Like, the wider lesson is about mental energy and what you can afford to spend your mental energy on when you have, like, elemental needs, like feeding your family. And what's incredible about the game is that feeding your family is not presented in, like, it's not represented by graphics or characters. There's no dialogue. Like, your family is a total data abstraction. It's like a spreadsheet almost. There's just a thing that says wife and what her hunger level is, right? But you get it in the sense of, if I fail this, then I fail the game. I have a second weapon equipped, but is it particularly good here? I don't like the slow spin up of it. The reason things are taking forever to die is because of my low level. tend to prefer fast staggering attacks. It looks like that actually does pretty good stagger, though. Sweet. Are there many side quests that are that you can get locked out of? Like, I assume the resistance camp is being destroyed here. That's got to be locking me out of a bunch of stuff, right? Is there any word on like DPS on heavy attacks versus medium attacks? It seems like the heavy attack is a crowd control. You can't get locked out of any side quests. Oh, okay, that's cool. Howdy. That thing I can't fight the way I want to. He will two-shot me. Fortunately, there's a save point really close by, so it's not a big deal. Oh, there's just windows where quests are restricted. That's cool. Goat! I guess he's only level 27, that's not so bad. I don't think he's gonna two-shot me. Level 30 is what I'm worried about right now. So that's at 108 damage, whereas a melee combo, which takes about as long as a single heavy attack, does 128 damage per swing. Yo. Yeah, Ben's right here. He's starting to get angry. Ben. Are you so furry? Ben. Alright. Guess he's walking away. That's how he did. Still can't open those locked chests. He hasn't been fed. He doesn't know what food is. He's only heard the tales and the legends.
You saved our lives.
What's going on here?
I have no idea. They came out of nowhere and just...
Huh? That was outside.
We're playing NieR Automata until the how long to beat clock says 9 hours, and then we're gonna do Cuphead. We're at the very end of Cuphead, the penultimate boss. So there's a chance that we'll beat it. If we beat it early, we're just gonna wrap the stream early. I'm hopeful that we beat it. We almost beat the whole game in the last session, Kami's 4-hour subblock, but I choked, and I had the boss within 1 hit of dying. It's a bummer. Yeah, this is really weird. So I assume that this was a PS4 controller issue, but it's uncanny that it only appears to start happening when I get into big open fields like this one. Hey, this guy again.
You again?
Still level 30? I don't know, he's lower level, and that helps a little bit. Ouch. Oh no. Well, I saw them. Oh, I don't need to change the message. I need to get my shit back, though. Now, the fact that I kind of died near the lightning water, does that mean my corpse is inaccessible until after I beat this boss? Or no? Oh, if you were talking to Darkstar and Hide, if you type !Hide before your message, you can discuss stuff with chat without me being able to see it. If your corpse lands somewhere that is full of damage, it gets shunted somewhere that's safe. Is that true? Come on. Alright, I need to get my corpse back, so I need to hardwire this controller because it's... my movement's all janky. I'll be right back. I think it's wireless interference. There's just so many wireless signals at the stream desk. Sometimes it happens. The best. Show me somewhere if it's hardwired or not. Like, will it show a charging icon? I guess not if it's already fully charged, huh? Oh yeah, no, it's no worries. No pressure. Oh, that's much better. Ooh. She's actually responding the second I press an input instead of like a split second after. Where's my corpse? This is where I died. Maybe it shunted it somewhere really far? I really want to lose all my stuff here. One of y'all sees it, let me know. Shit. Corpse is the blue icon on the map. Thank you. Oh no, no. Dash. Go where I'm telling you to go. I can't get to it because I think it's in the water. I have to wait for it to get de-electrified. I love the bullet hell aspect. It's really cool. Oh shit. Alright, there he goes. Let me try to get my shit back here. I do not see it. It's supposed to be right here? Trying to mash circle, trying to find it. Oh, there it is. Phew. Get out of dodge. Yeah, it's not a high pressure thing. If something gets through on high or someone accidentally says something a little bit too aggressive, nobody's in trouble. I'm just trying to know as little as possible whenever possible in games. Any help to accomplish that is greatly appreciated. Oh, it's that only the eyeball takes damage again. Okay. Auto lock-on doesn't necessarily always target it. So the reason I'm fighting it without melee right now is that I'm going to die in a couple of hits if I don't. And I need to find an area where I can grind, which I want to do as soon as possible. If we end this session without grinding, I'm going to put a note in the how long to beat timer up there, reminding myself for next time that we have to grind. The next session will probably be mostly that. This game does have a bonus stream unlocked, so I think we're playing it next week or the week after. Might be the week after. I could try. I really don't want to lose the progress so far, is the main thing I'm worried about. That's a cool attack. Actually, the melee swing isn't very good. Maybe it's only good if it's in the eye.
Alert. Local machine life forms are converging on
Striking the plating on his leg staggers him. Oh, ads.
hypothesis. The Goliath
Oh,
class
boy.
screen has summoned the local machine life forms.
You think so, Fee?
Destroy the Goliath.
Come on, lock onto him. There you go. Ooh, lock-on's super finicky because it follows the camera. Okay, gotta be careful with that. Use it as an excuse to relax. Yeah. I was really into grinding as a kid. I'm actually kind of the opposite. I've grown to like it less as an adult. And I was super into it as a kid. Like, I would always outgrind everything. Which meant some games ended up being really easy as a kid, and I played them now on stream, and they're really hard. Oh god. I cannot target him for the love of me. And it sounds like he's gonna keep spawning more ads, so I'm hesitant to try to focus the ads down. Maybe if I can get them in the line of fire of the attack, it'll be okay. Shoot. To buy more recoveries soon. But I need to grind at this point. Like, this fight shouldn't be taking 15 minutes with a fairly significant chance that I'll just die and lose all the progress at any moment. You know? I can't not target these guys. Like, they're almost, the only threat that they present is that they target, right? Like, they're not actually at any risk of hurting me. Your heart rate goes up? I've had my heart rate go up watching other streamers play Dark Souls. It's funny, actually. I am one mistake away from losing all this progress and having to start this guy over. Out of the way. I forget what difficulty we set this game to when we first started playing it. I remember we had a discussion about it. Isn't there like fewer features or something in the lower difficulties? There's like a tourist mode basically. This is normal. Sounds right. You probably still have to grind on. Great. You probably still have to grind on the lower difficulties though. This gives you auto dodge. Okay. So like the whole math of the game stays the same. I need to get somewhere where all these ads aren't around. He doesn't stay knocked down for very long. I guess I'd have to close the gap when I knock him down to be able to use melee. I'm gonna get like a swing or two off on him. Oh god. I don't think that hit him at all. Too many ads, man. Shot damage drops off with distance. Oh, I thought it was just whether or not I was targeting his eyeball. Okay, it's good to know. Thanks. Those medium heals too that I can use. Is it that his eyeball isn't particularly special at all in the first place? It's just always been distance? Let me try to get somewhere that's completely far away from all these ads, in the hope that I can actually target him with my laser this time instead of one of his allies. He refuses to be targeted. That was almost... Right. He probably is now too, right? He was immune to range damage because they had to have the little cutscene at the end where she sliced him up. Oh shit. Can't get at him to see if he's still immune. Lock on is kind of a suggestion in this game. Maybe I can tap it once and then have it be permanent. Jeez. If I like let go of L2 after that. God! Oh no! Okay. Let's just try never pressing L2 ever again now and see if that works. He is once again immune to range damage in this phase. Okay, so I have to wait for him to chill, like last time, and then try to get some swings off on him. I might be able to use the laser to kill the ads just to get them out of the way. Oh, he's not ready yet. It also doesn't hurt his allies. Oh god. Such a small amount of damage. Alright, I'm about to have a heart attack. This game usually isn't a heart rate monitor game. I guess I could turn it on. I have it ready for Cuphead. Hold on. This is the highest level I'm ever going to be when I fight him too, right? Because now that I'm in that resistance camp, there's nowhere I can go to grind. Excuse you, Ben. See if we can get it to trigger here. Give me 1 sec. I need to get it ready for Cuphead anyway, so now's as good a time as any. Take the tape off. Getting it? Is it going? Hey! Just gonna hold it long enough for it to show up on stream. Yeah, already up to 104. 30 BPM over my resting heart rate. Alright. So I can't really tell when it's actually weakened and when it's just like rolling in space for a second. Well, I got A level up. Maybe that'll help a little bit. I don't think I'm safe to go melee him right now, so I'm not going to try. Maybe I am. It seems like he's kind of locked in place over there. Take advantage of it to kill as many ads as I can, assuming he doesn't summon more of them. Yeah. Orphan, I think, was 160 BPM is my highest heart rate on stream. No, I think ads are continuing to spawn here. I mean, I guess I can farm the ads here, right? There's certainly plenty of them. As long as the boss is just sitting there doing nothing. This is how I level up during the boss fight. And then die to a stupid attack, right? Level affects how much damage you take from attacks, I assume, right? Yeah, it's. I think it's a tie. The Demon Souls final boss was really bad because, right, there was some glitch that caused a player to be able to invade me during the attempt, and once I was told that the player had actually invaded me and had a time limit to win, my heart rate monitor started making an O2 alarm that was really loud, so I needed to turn it off because it was a really irritating sound. I think it's actually one of my stream highlights. I'm gonna try to get one more level and then I might go try to beat him here. So I'm like trying to beat him, I'm trying to spam dodge, I'm worried about this invader coming to kill me, and I'm like searching my PC trying to find out how to turn off the beeping O2 alarm. It was pretty nutty. No, I thought I had triggered it correctly. Yeah, really long run back, permanently drains levels. Ugh. I think I've ended up beating him in my second attempt. Like, it was even that attempt where my heart rate was going nutty. I got close to 200 when we were fighting... who was the boss? Lawrence in Bloodborne? I did like an all-day Bloodborne stream, and I finally beat Orphan, and I was just super tired. It was really late at night. Should have just gone to bed. Stop complaining. Yay, infinite robots for grinding. I don't want to drop my lock-on on the boss, right? That could end badly. I'm taking advantage of it, man. I don't want to lose this fight. Especially since these enemies seem like they're in the right level range for me to try to grind on them. The epic boss music in the background. Like if I went into the fight aggressively, it wouldn't take so long to win. I mean, you see how much damage I do melee, though. Like, the chance of me randomly dying, and the fact that the boss can kill me in a 2-hit combo. Like, if I miss the first dodge, I don't get a second chance to dodge, and I just die. But right, I hear your point. Like, if he were actually to die much faster if I managed to land every dodge, I just want to have a little bit more wiggle room than dodge every attack to not get one shot. Right. Potentially. Still haven't gotten a level up. Guess I'm gonna be flush with cash after this, huh? I have one more level up, then I'm gonna go try to fight the boss. I need to change that to weapon set 1. It must have been when I did that mission where I thought I had to unequip my sword. I didn't really have to. Whee! Flush with cash. Does he move closer to me? I think the boss has. Definitely never grinded during a boss fight before. But given that I don't really have any opportunity if I die and have to come back here... Come on, one more level up. Is there a thing in the menu? Be standing still and not mid-animation, I guess. Can I see how much XP I need to level up? No, I can't. 23 is what we're going for. Oh, it's a chip you can equip. Right, and I unequipped it because I'm like, it's not going to help me. That's funny. It would be funny if there was actually a finite number of robots that could spawn in this mission, but I think that these things keep spawning and dropping more of them. I wonder if they only trigger to drop more once all of them are dead, like if you can leave one alive. I'm talking about meaning of insanity once I'm actually at level with the enemies in this game. There we go. Alright, let's give it a shot. Hope for the best. Now he's only 5 levels above me. Oh yeah, I'm taking... That used to do 1/3 of my health per hit. It's more like 1/5 maybe? Come on, get in there. Or not. That's cool. I'm actually not sure what causes him to get that stagger phase where I can do damage against him fairly safely. Excuse me. Oh, shoot. Whee. Now, even with the reduced damage, like, if he lands one of those little bunny hops at just the wrong time, like if he lands on me and both shockwaves hit me and then I tilt and get hit by the next 2 shockwaves, I'm dead. Easily. Oh god, like that. What the hell is this attack? Oh god. I think that's scripted. Oh the god. It's no problem.
You okay?
Good thing
I think this game is really dependent on you doing as many side quests as you possibly can and being ahead on level. Please tell me this isn't a second follow-up boss fight. Come on, robot friends. Get him. Oh, no, that's not good. I did not get a save. I'm dead.
Let's take this bastard down.
right.
It is so super over. Like, I actually took damage during that cutscene, too. Oh, right, I can shoot again? Maybe not. Hey, yeah, 9S. Help me out here, buddy. No, you want to. It's pretty cool with all the robot parts falling off. Set pieces go. At 29. Alright. That's such a classic, like, bullet hell pattern right there. Do I risk going for the melee? Each melee hit's doing like 40 damage a pop. With the significant risk that comes along with popping in there. Do the pod lasers do more damage the closer you are as well, or is it just the Gatling gun? Robot Katamari. Right. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. He came out of another guy that came out of a robot Katamari. Jeez. DPS on that's pretty decent. Oh, and the damage on those orbs isn't bad, because I can clear them as I'm swinging at him. So once he's in that phase, we're kind of okay-ish. Ooh, ouch. That laser, though, is not okay. Oops, we don't want to waste this. I don't think I have an easy way to not waste it once he brings in the Katamari. Because I can just pop it and try to start the cooldown. Oh, it looks like it still does damage to him. It pierces the Katamari. Okay, so it wasn't a waste. This is actually easier than the giant ball. That's it. It's kind of anticlimactic. All right. Oh god, I need a save point really badly. I should have grinded for longer. I was really hopeful that after the ball was done,
coming.
This could end really badly.
There's too many.
We go back to the save point is what we do.
2B? 2B, can you hear me? Our village is under...
Pascal?
Oh no, not Pascal's village. That's a bummer. Oh, I'm still getting that issue even with the controller hardwired, so it must not be... Maybe it's like a map loading thing, I don't know. It never happens in battle, it only ever happens when I'm running across an open field. Please don't freeze. Oh my god, I think the game just froze. And there's no autosave. No, nothing wrong with my PS4. It says saving possible. When I got into the area, I should have pressed the button, but I thought I could make it to the thing. That's a bummer. I'm just trying to get to the save point, man. No, there's nothing wrong with my PS4. The only times I've ever had problems with a game, it's been NieR Automata. I think it's just frozen. I don't think it's ever going to load. And if the game had auto-saving, I'd be okay, because it would have auto-saved after the boss. I'm going to let the timer run out. Maybe it'll fix itself after 3 minutes. Mashing buttons, trying to get to the save menu, you know? I guess I could leave it on in the background and check it after stream, but... And think of what else I can try to force it to work here. I was feeling pretty good about how all that was going for a second there. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I'll let the PlayStation run in the background. Maybe it'll load. We'll look out. But give me a few minutes. We're gonna switch to Cuphead, and then I hope we can beat these bosses next time we play this game for the bonus stream in a couple weeks. I don't think I have any opportunity to grind, and I'm definitely not going to get that chance to grind in the middle of the boss fight again where it just glitched out and stopped attacking me. I can maybe do it off stream and just get to that save point afterward and pick up. We'll see if I've got the time during the day to do it. I'll be back in a little bit with Cuphead once I get it set up here. Be right back.